Jason, how do you characterize the way in which your guys won here tonight and just their ability to close things out?
I guess there's a couple things. Their ability to trust each other down the stretch, their energy, their effort, their will to fight. So I guess all the above. But what a great basketball game to watch, by both teams. And, for my guys to fight for, 58 minutes or something like that, it was a win that we needed.
Obviously, top to bottom, everyone contributed, but you've always spoken so highly of Shaun Livingston. What did you see out of him tonight and then the way in which he really took things over?
I think his poise, Shaun, was great. Down the stretch, getting guys in position, executing the play that we called. He's done it all for us since training camp, and it showed tonight in this game.
Did you guys play better defense tonight, do you think? And just what about your defensive effort? Why were you guys able to contain them for the most part, second half especially?
Well, with LeBron out there, it's hard to just try to keep him out of the paint, and he makes so many, of the right plays, finding his teammate. And, for us, one of the things we talked about was taking away the three and making sure that they didn't, knock down a lot of threes. I think they were 6-4, 23, which that helped us. And then defensively, I thought we were solid, rebounding the ball and also being able to help one another. And that's something that we've been building on since 2014.
With everything this team has been through and you guys have been through up to this point, to win 5 straight and beat the Heat like this, you said you guys needed this win. What does this mean for you guys with everything you guys have been through so far?
Well, I think, the understanding to stay together. I thought we've been through injuries. We've been through a tough streak of losing, and just understanding to keep coming to work every day. And that's what those guys in that locker room do. They come to work. They get better. And, again, sometimes you want it to show right away, but now it's starting to show.
With Shaun, how big was that play to get the charge on LeBron and get him out of the game?
Well, again, Shaun's IQ is extremely high. He does it all, and we've asked him defensively to guard everybody, and for him to be in the right place at the right time was a big defensive stop. And that's, we can talk about our offense, but our defense, has helped us win these 5 games.
You got pretty excited on LeBron fouling out. Looked like you jumped up and pumped your fist.
That was on accident. No, I was excited. I'm into the game. It was a great game to watch and great game to coach. And, the guys, fought in that locker room, and, they fought. They played great from the beginning to the end. We had some great looks to win the game, and that's what we talked about in training camp, and it presented itself, and we got the last shots. And, we stayed together for 50-something minutes and got a win.
Jason, it's obviously early, not even midway through the season, but to have 2 wins over the Miami Heat, what can you take from that at this point?
You know that you're getting better. That is the Miami Heat are the champs, and so again, they weren't fully loaded with one of their best players out, but it's a game to be played. But we have to understand we can get better. The one thing I'm just worried about now is trying to get my guys some rest. We got a quick turnaround. So you can take some things, but it's just a regular season game, and, again, we can get better.
You spent the first couple months of the season talking about needing your guys to be able to respond to adversity. I think you were down 15 to Oklahoma City, gave up a big run early to Golden State, give up a big run tonight to Miami in the 4th. What's allowed you guys to be able to respond against these good teams in ways that you weren't able to the first 6 or 8 weeks?
I think, this is a new group and getting comfortable with one another, understanding sometimes guys are waiting for, their teammate, and you can see during these last 5 games, no one's really waiting. Everybody's pitching in, and that's been a big plus for us. And I think we've been through a lot of, being down 6 or giving up a big lead, and we didn't respond. So I think that's something that we learned from.